E ngā maunga whakahi ngā wai whakaika o tēnei rohe o Rotorua. Mihi mai, mihi mai, mihi mai. Mihi mai kia mātou e whakaike nei ki runga ki a koe. Tangihia o tātou mate, haere, haere, haere. Huri rawa mai ki a tātou ki te hunga ora, ki te whai ao, ki te ao maramati hei, Mauri ora. Tēnā tātou e te iwi, nau mai, hara mai ki tēnei whakapāhotanga o te whakataitai pāwhutuparo o ngā kura tuarua o Aotearoa. Kia ora e te iwi, welcome to the 2023 Bunnings New Zealand Secondary Schools Touch Competition here in Rotorua. Ko Sean Wilkie tōku ingoa, and today I am joined with Maya Williams. Tēnā koe Maya.
Kia ora e tai. Nau mai ki te tima korero mo te wā tuatahi. Great to have you here, brother, on the team. Super excited. Kia ora te whānui, and as Sean just said, welcome to the 2023 Bunnings Secondary Schools National Touch Championship, held here in the gorgeous area, amazing city, beautiful town of Rotorua. Bro, this place just turns it on every time we come here, but you just don't know what they're going to turn on. Last year, the rain, this year, the sunshine.
Ai, tika tau, tika tau.
A massive shout out to the people that really make sure that this can happen in terms of the businesses and organisations that are incredible sponsors, and particularly these first two, such long-time sponsors of the sport, and that being the Bunnings Warehouse and the One Foundation. We also have Apollo Projects, Whakaata Māori, New Zealand Carbon Farming, Bayleys and Caltex. Sean, I was saying to you earlier, we walk around the grounds and we can see all these signs out here in front of us that have these incredible companies' logos and names on it. And I really don't think sometimes we take the moment to step back and just think the incredible product that we get to be part of as players, referees, coaches, managers, spectators, and how much of that is as a result of these incredible sponsors.
Ai, tautu ko tērā mai. We're very lucky as players to turn up to such a well-organised event and organisation that is put on for us here. And our job's the easy part. All we do is turn up and play. So to see all the sponsors that are backing us here this weekend, we are very, very grateful for that.
Yes, brother, for sure. And while we're sending shout-outs to people who make this product what it is, what about the comms team today? So the director, we've got Adrienne Rikihana, but we're bros now, so she said I could call her AD, so that's how we roll. We've got one of our cam operators, Fraser. We've also got Lockie. We also got Tim. We've got two incredible producers. We've got Daniel Wrightson, half of the ownership team of this incredible company. We've got Carol Reynolds, and we've got the rangatira, the tūmoaki, the boss. We all know she is in terms of Helen Wrightson. So I just want to send a real big shout out to the camera team. We normally say thanks at the end for the great job we've done. Whānau, you're going to get some beautiful pictures today, and it's because of these incredible teams. So thank you to the Cams Op team, and we're just about to kick into our first game.
And firstly, up on the screen here, we have Te Tuima Tuatahi, Whanganui High School, coached by Coach Sean Brown. And we have been given a bit of a blurb from each team here that we will read throughout the game and at the start of each game. Whanganui High School have been in this competition for around 9 years, looking to come back as strong as ever. We see them in the green and yellow here on your screen going right to left. And a player to look out for is Tyrone Hedewini.
And who's in the incredible team supporting Tyrone there, Sean?
We have many players. We've got Webster, Hula, Paranihi, Blake, Tudia, Henry, Hadfield, Webster, Metakingi, Hedewini Lama, Rennie, Campbell, Winter, Kingi Te Koiari, Hete Paina, and Kingi Te Koiari.
Awesome, and no doubt with the history that Whanganui have here at the Secondary School Nationals, and with the incredible coach, Sean Brown, needs no introduction, the man, the legend himself, still with this team, and I can only imagine where he's taken this school from in the sport of touch. Up against them, this is a really beautiful story, this one with Cromwell College, their first ever secondary school touch nationals. Not first ever in a long time, but first ever. And I know, talking to the coach back at school, I think it's prize giving today back at the kura, that they're all stuck around the 70-inch TV, I'm thinking, watching the team. And players to watch out for that I got told was we've got Hadley Farkusen, and we've also got Axel Landvik Owen. So we're just about to kick off into our first game, Sean, here, day one. First live stream game against Whanganui High School and Cromwell. Whanganui start us off with the ball. They're heading, as you watch it, from right to left, heading back towards the city. Good set of D so far from the Cromwell team. Sean, you obviously played in the secondary schools more recently than I have. Day one, this is one of these teams' first game. How did you feel in on your first game at day one?
Oh, I think, well, the excitement levels are obviously high. Nerves might be up there a bit too. But I think the most important thing coming into day one is just going through your processes. You know, you've got to stay clinical, go through your roles, and as you see there, we've got another turnover. So a few nerves setting in early, but that's totally fine. That's how it goes on day one, and we'll look to see Whanganui coming down the field here to get a good roll on.
Great touch there from number 9 from Cromwell, Axel Landvik, one of the players that Landvik on. We're told to watch out. We've got a hot stepper here. This might be the young man you were talking about earlier. There's Whanganui. Drive down towards their attacking score line, just setting something up. Got the defender to slip. Ooh, nice long ball. Great catch from the winger. There's a beautiful catch.
Oh. Great defence there from Cromwell, coming across on the cover side there on our mismatch defence. We had our two wahine on the side there defend very well.
Had the pleasure of commentating last year's secondary schools as well, and one of the things we found ourselves continually saying, particularly in the mixed grade, was how incredible the wahine are in our mixed teams. You are a mixed superstar. I know I didn't even say this in the intro. Not only is the man with the reel, but he's also the man with the touch ball, playing for the New Zealand mixed open team. What is it like in terms of the females in the team? How important are they to a successful team?
Look, the game has developed immensely, and our wahine are the cornerstone of our team, and we are built around our wahine. And to see the calibre of touch going down the mixed pathway at the moment is just truly incredible. We've got 41 mixed teams here this weekend. I personally believe that's probably the most I've ever had, so there's going to be plenty of talent on display, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing how both teams here utilise their wahine.
Yes, 41 teams, as you said. 41 of the 80 teams in total that we have here at the New Zealand secondary schools. This is absolutely one of the biggest tournaments that happens in New Zealand year on year. We've got a quick turn over here at Whanganui. Look like they might have numbers. Once again, we unfortunately couldn't quite convert on that one. Cromwell get away with that, and here they are getting ready to work themselves out from their defensive area. Yeah,
just as we see Cromwell coming up their box here, I think we'll look to have a few subbers come on the field and see if they can sort of utilise the early tap that they've got here and advantage coming up the field. Few nerves early on, but I think we're in for a very, very high quality game.
Nice touch there from Whanganui, number 1. Webster got his team the turnover, and we now see Whanganui working their way towards the box. Key part of the game to get right for teams that are going to be successful there. Strong driving towards that transition phase there, Sean.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. I think it's a pivotal part of the game. The transition off the field, you do a lot of hard work on defence, and the work you do off the field is just as important to set a good base for the team coming on.
Nice little peel there from Baxter. Beautiful catch again from the winger from Cromwell. Pask. As we see here, Paranihi setting things up. Baxter around the back door, steps off his right, throw the long ball. Unfortunately couldn't quite get it, but they looked really sharp.
Yeah, I'm liking the look of the attack there. It's probably the first look we've seen Cromwell have on the 7 there, and a great sweep there. Unfortunately, ball not quite going to hand, but good signs early on, and a great right to left pass there he has too.
We're situated just behind the Cromwell sub-box here, Sean, and you can see their body language. They were so keen right from the start. They're hyping their team up, the players in the sub-box, their comms, they've been talking since the start of the game. Oh, jeepers, it gets you excited just seeing them. They're so keen and into it.
Without a doubt, it makes me want to get out there myself. But as you talk about their sort of eagerness there, we see a great press on the yards there, and they'll force an error. So, again, coming up to the 7, we'll look to see a few new players come into the field and hopefully another few line strikes here.
Johnson and Paranihi working together here for Cromwell. We've got Fakusin just join them. He looks like he's got a bit of gas. Here he is setting up. Johnson there, light-footed.
Yeah, it looks like he's looking to try coordinate a few things here. He's talking well with the ref, and we'll see what they've got in store here. Oh, touch 6, turnover there, and we'll see Whanganui try work to their box here as efficiently as possible with a few extra yards here. Great footwork.
Oh, that's great footwork. Not only great footwork, great speed, and equally great speed from the number 4 from Cromwell. What have we got here? We got a touch or have we got a touchdown?
A great runaway there by Turia from Whanganui. The refs have called a play through, I believe, and a try there to Campbell.
Really good call and just really good teamwork. I'd like to just point out the mahi there done by the sideline referee. He was right in position. I definitely couldn't have kept up with that young man, number 5, Turia, but he was able to keep up so he could see if it was a touch and pass or if it was release the ball. Beautiful pass. Number 12, Cody Campbell in support. Great try. Great work.
Absolutely. As we see there on the Bunnings replay, great support line, great footwork to get free initially. A great team try there.
Baxton Stewart in the middle now. What do you think they're going to do here, Sean?
Well, I think based on the approach they've been going recently, the 32 channel seems to be working for them quite well. We see them come down for a 32 short here, and then the space opens up, and there we have it. First try for Cromwell. Stewart goes in low with a great dive and has the first try for Cromwell, 1-1.
Great hit back. I'm not sure if we're going to get a replay. If we do, Sean, you can take us through it, but what great hit back, and what do we see here? No, this is our first replay of the first try where Turia said, I'm the fastest man in the universe, and he showed us all. And here's our second try. We see Baxter setting things up. Nice little short ball, number 11 from Cromwell.
Yeah.
Flynn Stewart gets under, puts the ball down. That was beautiful.
Oh, a great try there. A great initial drive, which turned our defender's shoulders out a little bit. It had him a little bit all over the place in terms of twisting back and forward, which as an attacker is your bread and butter, and very, very great dive to finish the try there.
I'm going to say it's beginner's luck. You called the 32 Peel channel. They went down there and scored straight away. Great call, and another one. Jeepers, this game's heated up, buddy.
Yes, the game is warming up very nicely. A great try there through the link channel. I think Whanganui has taken the most of the mismatch there on the close link side.
Meta Kingi we see here, number 9 from Whanganui High School. Heads in, bounces out, gets on the outside of his defender. Wicked pace, even better dive. And what I love to see, you wouldn't have been part of that last year, but we had this... we sort of created this group that didn't like the slamming the ball down, and I seem to be the president of that one. So it was great to see someone, he was listening. Meta Kingi, you're the man. You were listening, and you put that ball down with 2 hands, because it's not about you, it's about the team, and that's why your team leads 2-1.
I would like to apply for a role in that position as well also.
Oh, beautiful work from the winger there from Cromwell. Stepped inside, kept it live. Good set of D from Whanganui.
Yes, a great look early though from Cromwell here. Not looking like first-time campaigners at all. And we have Whanganui coming up the right sub-box here as we have the latches coming on. New subbers coming in here. We'll look to go through the middle, I think, with the boys coming in to strike. We have our number 5. Turia coming into the field. Turia with the pick. Just caught there by dummy half.
Good tack, good defence. Turia, he is definitely the one to watch. Not only can he step both ways at the same time, but he is incredibly quick. Good set of defence on Cromwell, and equally good transition here, working away from their line. Thinking that's the third touch. A really good set there from Cromwell. They're really sticking together as a team now. This game heated up that last 5 minutes. The first 5 minutes.
Oh, absolutely.
Testing each other out, settling the nerves down, then bang, 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 3 tries.
Yeah, without a doubt, as we have Johnson pointing his directions, commanding his team around. An unfortunate area, but a strong defensive play there by Turia. Again, on and off the ball. He's playing very strongly so far.
Yes, Johnson seems to be one of the main leaders on attack we've seen so far. Pointing people where he needs them. That's really good at this stage, just to see people letting other people know, not thinking that everyone can read minds. Very good transition here from Whanganui High School. Got over the halfway line, 3 touches. Look at these girls. That's excellent work, just keeping that momentum, not slowing things down, not pulling it back, so that we can see number 1 here, Webster, coming on. Beautiful pick. Henry, step back in, gets into the in goal, looks for support. He finds his man, number 15, for a beautiful touchdown there. Number 15 from Whanganui. We see it again here on replay, Sean.
Yeah, no, absolutely. A great drive again. Beautiful pick going through, evading all defenders, finding a free player. Just going back to the drive coming onto the field, our girl Link coming in. Very strong drive by Rennie there. That, in my opinion, set a great platform for our boys to go out there and finish off the try.
Cromwell. Here they go again. They want to get one back. Nice and quick like they did last time. See, Baxter in the middle. Stewart and Baxter just getting themselves into the position they want to. What do you think they're going for this time? Let's see if you can do 2 in a row.
Yeah, the sit for this 32 platform early again. A nice low dive and a great try. This 32 platform seems to be working, and if it isn't broken, don't fix it.
Are you the coach? Did you just send them a bit of A32 channel?
Hey, I think kudos to the players here. They've found an absolute strength of theirs, which is going down this 32 platform as we see in the Bunnings replay here, and a great right-handed dive and a big flick back to finish.
That was really good by Baxter, but it was really good by the team, and I have no doubt it was as a result of the coaching in terms of just because they scored on the left side, they didn't go back there.
Yeah.
That's maybe what Whanganui were thinking. They went and did it on the right side. So now Whanganui are thinking, jeepers, they're coming at us from both sides down that channel. So
absolutely. Great
coaching there from one of the superstars that is part of the Cromwell team, Coach Callum. And there's also another coach in the box who I think a little birdie told me won a $5,000 prize from Bunnings, our great sponsor, for her contribution to the development of touch within her rohe. So great work there. Cromwell again, hot on attack.
And we see Baxter and Stewart coming in with a combination in the middle here. Baxter on the ball, checks off, ball to ground. Unfortunately, again, a few more errors creeping in. Not far from half-time now, with 3 minutes remaining as we see Whanganui coming out of their half as they look to drive up their box again. I think we'll have a strong latch come on as we have for the last few sets. Penalty there. Very great positioning for Whanganui here coming into the ending couple of minutes of the first half as we see Whanganui coming in with a few drives down the wing side there, and we'll look to move into the middle for a set play.
That Rennie, she looks like she's got gas to burn as well. Really good with the yard, strong on the roll ball. See a little wraparound play there with Tudia. Unfortunately, didn't go to hand. That penalty that Whanganui just got, that was really earned by those hard drives and just getting the Cromwell team offside. So that was great work in those drives there as Cromwell worked themselves away, just getting themselves balanced, working up towards their sub-box, trying to get some fresh players on. 2.5 to go. There's our man again, number 7, Johnson. When Cromwell got the ball, he's not too far away from it.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. It's always great to have someone like that on your team who seems to be a bit of a director in terms of the play. We've got an intercept here. 12, Campbell. He'll go the whole way.
Wow, I'm glad I'm not reffing this game. I'm getting tired watching them run in front of me. Would you have called him?
Absolutely. I don't know if I would have called him myself. He has been quite a presence there, number 12, Campbell from Whanganui, right through the defensive yardage plays, all up that sub-box side, and to see him get that intercept was probably quite a well-rewarded try there.
Cody, my putea's on you, brother. I reckon Sean couldn't have got you there. And you only looked like you're in first gear. So 4-2. Whanganui take a 2-touchdown lead into this last minute and a half of the first half. What a cool game to start the day with.
Oh, most definitely. A very, very powerful mixed game here as we see Stewart and Baxter come in with this combination on the 32 platform again. Goes low. Oh. Great touch by Webster there from Whanganui.
It's such a skill, isn't it? Not everyone can dive that low from that long and really get under that touch. And as you've seen there, Flynn Stewart, he's obviously really, really honed that skill because he's absolutely incredible at that.
Yes, it was good to see Whanganui to lock down on that defensive stop there on the 32. We had Blake Webster with a great defensive stop on the low dive there. Quite hard to stop, but he was in a great position, and they've been given the rewards here as Cromwell as they get a great turnover through the field.
Just why Cromwell have got the ball. The coaches did want me to shout out to all the incredible whānau back at Cromwell and the school for all their support, both financially and with time, to help get this team here. Like I said, for the first time ever, their first representation from Cromwell High School here at the 2023 Secondary School Nationals. Setting up. Johnson on the ball. Steps outside, goes short side. Nice little cut there from Lily Johnson.
Yes.
Whānau? Surely Whānau.
Absolutely. A great little play there with great footwork. Unlucky for ball not to go to hand there, but promising signs with that channel coming and opening up through the linked position there.
I'll tell you what, if they are Whānau, Lily will be telling Keys, pass it properly.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Great set again. I've been really impressed with the Whanganui yards. It's really the key part to the attack. It's unlucky right on half-time.
As we see here, Whanganui coming, Cromwell coming back for the tap. It'll be the last play before we go into the half. Whanganui leading Cromwell 4-2. Only 2 points in it. A great first half from Cromwell for their first game at this National Secondary Schools competition, Mai.
Get Christmas ready with our lowest prices. This is the perfect time to set up for Christmas. Lighting can really help make those really special moments. Decorations just to make things look pretty. You want to make sure that everything's right. We can help you make it a Christmas to remember.
Get the turkey on the smoker barbecue, $199. Relax on this timber bench set, $299. Be sun safe with a 2.5 metre market umbrella, $59.
When you find a competitor's lower price on the same stocked item, we'll beat it by 15%. Lowest prices are just the beginning.
This isn't about cameras. It's about getting a better shot, so you can get a better result. A great photo of your property is more important than a picture of our agent.
Hey, sport is about more than just the game. It's about going from teammates to best mates. It's the high fives and helping hands. It's learning when to back yourself or back your buddies. It's actually being excited to get out of bed early on a Saturday. Sport is about more than just the game. That's why Caltex is proud to help fuel school sports.
Nau mai hoki mai e te whānau ki te hawhe tuarua o te kēmu tuatahi o tēnei rā o Whanganui High School ki te kāreti o Cromwell. As we join back here, the score 4-2 as Whanganui are slightly ahead here. Mai, we've got a lot of great food around this competition. What are you thinking today?
Oh, I don't eat much of that stuff, lying. One of us don't, and I think it's me that does. The power-loaded fries.
Oh, don't get me started.
Seriously, how good. That's like chocolate on top of chocolate in a box of chocolate. That's insane, the power-loaded fries. Tell you what, if I have any more, it's only day one, it's only the third round. I've already had 2 lots. I'll be turning into a brontosaurus, so I need to make sure I keep away from those.
All right, but as we return here to the game, the first game here, not quite as good as... the food, not quite as good as the first game coming up as we come to the second half here. Whanganui in the green on your left and Cromwell on the blue going right to left. Mai.
Cromwell kicking us off. And as I said earlier, first game of the Nationals, you'd never have guessed that, right? Whanganui High School, a really, really top team in the mixed grade in particularly, and 4-2. And 2 really quality tries, as you said, down that 32 channel. And here's the master exponent of it, number 11 from Cromwell, Flynn Stewart. So he's back on. He wrapped around this time. Nice little short ball. Went to the middle of the field rather than going short sides. The coaching in this team's really good, how they're just changing things up, not just coming down and repeating the same thing after the other thing.
No, without a doubt, a great change up there. Coming down the 33 channel for a lane play there. Unfortunately, not executing, but a great change-up nonetheless, and new pictures to show this Whanganui team as they come out of their half here, coming through the field towards their box as we have a fresh set coming on.
Again, the transition, just so strong, so direct. The roll balls are crisp. The dummy half straight away can pick it up. And just the momentum, just going forward and forward. Ooh, I'm going to call that a really good touch from the Cromwell player.
Yes, very, very good touch.
That was a good set from Whanganui, an equally good set from defence, particularly from that player. Couldn't quite get the numbers. We see Johnson, again, like I said, if Cromwell have the ball, he won't be far from it. I have no doubt that Lily has passed that feedback on to him. Much better pass to Lily this time.
Absolutely. As we come down the field here and we see Johnson coordinating again as per playing the touch there. They'll have a roll ball. Still early in the count, I believe.
Yep, Farkusen.
Unfortunately, just an error there as we see Whanganui coming out of their half.
Guarantee that was the sunscreen. She's a ripper of a day here.
Absolutely. It's good to see Rotorua finally putting it on for us.
Again, these yards. And look at the girls, number 11 in particular. Teresa Rennie, just gas and just so direct. Bag's not defending against this Whanganui high school team as number 6. Henry skips through. Beautiful pass. Great catch from the winger. Hadfield, I'm thinking that's Hadfield. Beautiful start there from Whanganui, Sean.
No, absolutely. And just as the coach would have ordered, you wanted to defend strong and come out even hotter with your attack. And as we see there, a great scoop off the back there by Henry, finding his winger there, linking up very, very well. Pace to burn, I think, there, Mai.
Yeah, totally. Look at him. First gear as well. Get jealous all the time. There's one thing about the secondary schools. You realise how old I am and how fast I'm not. Not about me, it's about them, and that's why they're on TV. As we see the Whanganui team again, through the incredibly strong girls, working their way up towards the attacking scoreline. Number 14, who's done a great job in there. Kingi Te Koari, working it towards the middle of the field. Webster, haven't seen too much of Webster. Just a little pass off. Tuari in the ball, steps off his right, short ball. Really good defence there from Whanganui. They stayed connected there and made sure there was no holes for Tuari to exploit like he has been earlier in the first half.
No, absolutely. A great defensive passage there, and unfortunately an error coming out here, which will test them again, but I have no doubt that they'll be able to pull back together a defensive stop as they did previously.
Tuari stays on. He'll be the person I'd be watching if I was on the defensive team.
Oh, absolutely. As we see, number 13 here, Winter, with a great short ball.
Tell me that was a touch. Beautiful touch there from the winger, number 18. Naylor, that was gorgeous. I reckon winger must have been the hardest. You wouldn't have to play that. You're a superstar. You play in the middle. But the wingers, they have the absolute hardest job in the world. They normally have to mark everyone. They have to communicate across the whole line. As we see there, Tudia in for a beautiful score.
Yes, just taking advantage, I think, there of the retreating player. Using a bit of footwork, no dive needed this time. A slight dummy and down before the touch was made. A great try there by Tudia.
He did nothing with the ball, but just with his eyes made the defender just think that he was going to pass it out, and the defender hardly shifted his shoulders outwards and he put it down. That's talent.
Yes, absolutely. A very deceiving skill set there, which has developed very much in our game today. We see Whakaata coming down the field, coordinating a bit here as I see Johnson coming on a back door. Penalty there. I think dropping early was the call there, Mai.
I think so. Whakusen and Paranihi. Oh, no, Johnson with the ball here. Working with Whakusen. Bit of a quickie play. Steps off his left, short ball. Great defence. Great defence from Tudia and also Blake. Tight, super connected. Referee said 7 metres. Unfortunately, they didn't get all the way back, so Cromwell here. They'll be really keen to make hay while the sun shines. A fresh set on the line. Again, same play. Johnson off his left again. And once again, beautiful defence by Blake there, the number 4 from Whanganui. Just no chance. There was no gap there. That was gorgeous.
Ai, tika tau there, Mai. I think the wahine of this Whanganui team are really holding them together very nicely, both through the field and on a defensive point.
Again, the strong yards. I just keep saying it. Look at that gas. Oh.
Absolutely, absolutely. We're very lucky here, this Whanganui team, to have such strong girls, but getting them through the paddock, which puts a great platform out as we see number 9 here, Mete Kingi straight through, and he finds number 15, Hete Peina, with a beautiful try there.
Herewini Gama set that up in that play beforehand, as we'll see here in the replay. Really nice try, beautiful pick up there from Mete Kingi. Got on the outside again. I'm not sure any of these young kids get out of first gear. It's just turbo from the start.
Oh, absolutely. The absolute pocket rockets coming through here into the in goal. But going back again there to our latch coming on the field on touch 4 there, Mai, which with our Wahine Toa running in there was number 11, Rennie, who set a great platform for the boys coming through for the field there.
Cromwell now. Set things up. Got a new team in the middle. Baxter working with Langva Cohen. Unfortunately, couldn't quite execute that one. Good defence from Whanganui.
Yes, a strong touch there by Mete Kingi there and Whanganui. Doing it at both ends now as they look to come out of their half. Great touch there by the winger.
Are you one of those guys that touches with the force that makes it hard?
Hey, I like to play with whatever's in front of me. Whatever touch is required is sort of how I like to play my game.
Cromwell, fresh set. Gets on the outside. Beautiful drawn pass. Another drawn pass. Unfortunately, couldn't quite execute that one. That was really nice there from the number 11 in. He's a sharp shooter, the old Flynn Stewart. Not only is he good on getting the short ball, getting under and scoring beautiful tries, but reads play, got on the outside. Nice drawn pass. Unfortunately, the last pass couldn't go to hand.
Yeah, unfortunate penalty there as we saw Baxter and Stewart come up quite fast on the defence to shut down the start of their transition through the field. Great promise on the defensive side of things from Cromwell as they look to make the third touch coming through the field with Whanganui transitioning on well. Unfortunately, a slight error there, but great field position here for Cromwell as they'll look to have a few new fresh legs come onto the field as we're getting a little bit later into this game. What would we be looking to sort of do from a technical standpoint for Cromwell here?
Oh, I guess it's just going back to the stuff they've been doing for the last 3-4 months at training and just do that really well. This is game one, and you don't win the tournament in the first game, and you don't lose the tournament either. So they'd be wanting to just get their processes right and probably more so in their defence. But I reckon they've been really good.
No, I totally agree there, Mai. Tika tau. As we see here, number 5 from Whanganui with the roll ball, Henry. Strong transition coming up here as Whanganui look to get through the field and down to their 7, I'm sure, for another strong attack from the team coming on. As we see a nice check there to our number 13, Winter.
The boys go on holiday, pass it to the girls, go on holiday to the box. The girls get them 40 metres downfield in a beautiful flowing state into the touchdown zone. How lucky they are.
Aye, tika tau.
Fortunate there. That was a good set of D there from Cromwell. Whanganui have a fresh set. They'll be hard to hold out here. As we see Metsukingi, our man who set up the last try. Good touch. Good cover there from number 1, Rocco Patterson.
Yeah, great shutting touch there on the low game. Great footwork there as well by Metsukingi. As we see him trying to pull together a few final plays here in their set. A bounce out play, Metsukingi. Great defense there by Lily Johnson.
Good D there from Whanganui High School. We're able to repel. From Cromwell High School. We're able to repel Whanganui. First game, first day, and I'm already getting it wrong. That's not a good start. Good defense here. Now they're going to work themselves away. Johnson gets into dummy half. Some fresh legs on. You said at the start of the game, only 15 minutes. When was the last time you played at secondary schools?
My final year was in 2018, so there's been a few haircuts since then, but a great competition nonetheless. Very jealous. I wish I was back out there playing a great competition. And with 41 teams in the mixed grade, there is a lot of very, very talented players and teams out there, and I'm very excited to see what the mixed grade has to bring this weekend.
Good D again from Cromwell. Short on the scoreline. Great effort, though. I really like how much they're working for each other. You don't see anyone just standing still when someone's running through a gap. They're really busting to get into the middle. Good touch. Tudia gets on the outside. A winger comes in. Did she make the touch? That's, again, one of the most beautiful parts of our game, the honesty and the integrity in all the players that play this game of touch.
No, I couldn't agree more there, Mai. We're very lucky to play such a beautiful game with great honesty, and as we see there, a great try by our number 5, Tudia there with a great low game, utilising that mismatch as we see Cromwell tapping off from the half.
Looking again into the Cromwell sub-box, and I just love it. The energy's the same as when they first started. And that's a sign of a really good team and a sign of really good culture. And I have no doubt, having talked to a couple of the coaches at the start of the game, that they are the key influences with that. Still supporting each other, still the comms is going 100% out to the crew out on the field. Fortunately couldn't finish there, but a good set. 3 minutes to go.
And just real promising signs here from Cromwell. A little bit behind here on the scoreboard, but the effort areas have not died down. They're still throwing everything at them. Their press on yards has been awesome, and they are still just showing everything that they've got out there. A great sign for their first game this competition.
Nice scoop here from Whanganui High School. Gets in behind.
Ooh, unlucky not to finish there. The ball slightly just over the winger's head there. Hadfield, a great scoop into the end goal there. Sold the dummy, went through into the end goal, and just unfortunately couldn't finish off. But another great pick there by the number 6, Henry there.
Yeah, Mason Henry, I think he's that good and never gets touched. He leaves his shirt untucked so that people can have a chance. He's too quick otherwise. Good defence from Cromwell as they work themselves away. That's a really good set so far. Fortunately got held up there. Nice short ball. Baxter.
Great energy coming on late in the piece here with 2.5 minutes remaining on the clock. However, met by some great defence from Whanganui as they look to transition off again through their girls on the far side there. Great touch.
Keisia Kingi. Obviously, you have to be a sprinter to be one of the girls in the Whanganui High School team.
It seems that way,
they're
yes.
all so quick. Tudia back on the ball, working with Headset, Pena. Setting things up. Ooh, I thought that was a good pickup there.
Yeah, I thought so too. Unlucky to put that ball down, but again, great attack coming out of the Whanganui side here as Cromwell look to work towards their sub-box. Again, getting some fresh legs in on here.
Where was your first secondary school nationals and how did you go?
My first secondary school nationals was back in 2014 with back at Bruce Pullman it was back then, and I think we finished in the top 4.
Oh,
yeah.
Did you get beaten by Poto College that year?
We sure did.
Oh, did you?
And I think the year after too, but hey, we won't talk about that now.
All the 5 years before when you gave us a whop up. Here we go, Cromwell. Nice. This is the most enterprising attack so far. Johnson again, unfortunately couldn't link up with Farquharson.
Yeah, great defence down there in that league channel, which has been very well orchestrated by the wahine of the Whanganui side here as we see them. An unfortunate error off the back of some great defence.
That's that effort again. 8-2 on the scoreboard, be easy to go. A minute to go, I will think of next game. Not this Cromwell team. Hey, the heart within this team, the connectedness that you can tell by the energy and the noise coming out of the box, it's really impressive. Team at their first nationals, this has been an incredible performance. There's a heap of talent in the team. And I'd be really looking forward to seeing what they're like game 3 tomorrow. Once they've had 6 or 7 games under their belt, I have no doubt that they are a team that if I was in the mixed grade, I wouldn't want to be playing against tomorrow.
No, absolutely, Mai. You're very correct there. As we see a penalty there with the ball with number 6, Baxter. Great inside ball, touch made.
Can't talk enough about how awesome it is to see a team here for their first time, but a massive shout out to the Whanganui High School team for a really dominant performance and a performance that you would expect from them and expect when they have a coach. It's great to see the consistency that they have had over a long period of time, all the way back to I think 2014 or 15 when they've won the nationals back to back. So incredible performance there from Whanganui High School.
Ai, ko oti te kemu tuatahi 8-2 the final score, victors there Whanganui High School. No reira, ko oti te kemu tuatahi, tēnā koutou ngā kaimā takitaki i tā koutou tūhono mai, noho ora mai.
This is an opportunity that we can't pass on. This is an opportunity that we can't pass on.